No, it's just recording on the tape at the moment, and then this is what will get found. This can be an extra.
They're just setting up the interviews to make mine better than everyone else's.
MPEG.
I'm better than you.
DVD bloody computer.
Stupid non-Pepsi plunge. Give you the Pepsi. I'm taking sign to mainly saying save CM Punk or help me, Gabe.
Capture video. Hour and that's plenty of time. Capture video. There we go. This is the special shoot interview with current GOD Andy. And so, first thing I want to ask you is introduce yourself to the fans at home.
Well, that's not really asking me something, but I am the ever incomparable GOD legend. Oh, not Roy Britannia, but you get the point. Basically, everything you ever see on MWS.
Your thoughts on episode 50?
Episode 50. I'm basically really pleased. I mean, look at the episodes we've got going up to it, and how I was talking to Rob earlier about how everyone was really trying hard to get their bit right, so everything looks really good except Heat because he doesn't care. But that'll be a recurring theme throughout the following 90 odd minutes. But yeah, everyone's tried really hard. Rob's come up with great stuff. All the stuff that's, I mean, I was given the matches, and I consider myself the main storybooker, if you will. I'm just pleased with the way I've given certain things to people, and people have just run with it, and I think it's going to turn out really good. Best event ever. Eat that, Vince McMahon.
How do you want to be remembered? Your legacy.
Well, I guess I could do all sorts of puns with legs, given the state of my knee. But seeing as I don't really wrestle very much, I think the way I like to be remembered, I mean, most of the creative, well, not most of, well, yeah, fuck it, most of the creative stuff, sort of my brainchild sort of thing. I just like to be remembered as sort of an entertaining guy, you know, because I'm trying really hard with promos now, and you know, it's just fun to take the piss out of people and they go, oh, it was only kidding, it was only for MWE. But no, I think I just like to be remembered as someone entertaining and someone creative, because I've always been pretty creative, but I've just never had a sort of, MWE's given me more of a chance, sort of a different sort of thing to do. I mean, create with my band, with music. You know, I can draw little stick men being shot by penguins. And, you know, MWE gives me a chance to sort of fill out the wrestling creative side, because, you know, Vince wouldn't hire a good writer like me if someone shot him up the arse with a bulletproof pen. Yeah. That would hire a good writer.
Sorry. How do you think Joey the Nail's legacy should be remembered?
The Nail. I'll get onto the Nail a bit more later and a bit more in depth, but basically, the Nail will always be remembered as the guy who wishes he was Raven. But the guy who wishes he was Raven and made the gimmick still work as a credible, sort of believable character that wasn't Raven, sort of thing. I mean, he's had some great matches. When he knows what he wants to do, he'll do it. A lot of the time he's a bit unsure of what he actually wants. He kind of like, he'll hate this comparison, actually, everyone else will love it. He reminds me of Axl Rose in the way that he's searching for this unique perfection that no one actually knows what it is. So he's just constantly searching for it, but he has had some fucking good matches. I mean, a lot better than, I think people tend to underrate him as far as some of his matches go. I mean, you look at his matches, not necessarily as the Nail, but as Loco. I mean, some of the stuff he does is the albino Mexican. It just really shows how versatile he is as a wrestler.
How do you believe Psycho Martin's legacy should be remembered?
Psycho Martin. He'll probably be remembered as the guy whose house it's next to, and the guy that sets it off. I don't know. I mean, people have a lot of mixed opinions on Martin. A lot of people say different things. I mean, I think, for me, because I've known Martin for how long? 4 or 5 years now? It's just sort of bit, Martin will be remembered as the guy, sort of, how can I put this? Tried your hardest, and did well, but never quite did as well as sort of Alex or Joey in terms of match quality, but still put in the effort. Everyone appreciated it, and everyone appreciates what he does behind the scenes, no matter what everyone else's sort of opinion is of him. But yeah, I mean, I think we'll always be remembered for that little swerve we did on everyone, involving me and mine.
We'll get into that a bit later.
We'll get into that later.
What do you think Alex's legacy should be remembered as?
Alex is just always going to be remembered as the fucking man. Nothing is, I mean, no matter how much Joey says he wants to wrestle, how willing Martin is to get up at fuck o'clock every Sunday morning and set it all up. Nothing would ever happen without Alex. I mean, Alex is the guy that has, you know, the drive and the passion to just keep doing this, which is why it's lasted so long, which is why the quality has gone, you know, nearly as good as Ring of Honor type thing. Far surpassing WCW and WWE in terms of just entertainment. Just the way he sets it focused, otherwise it would be a bunch of guys sitting in a field going, we're going to do something. Yeah, we'll have a beer first. And yeah, I mean, without Alex it would never happen, ever. And he'll always remember that. And the guy that, you know, he's the main event, the showstopper, the icon, the main event, and all those other little cliches and catchphrases. But, you know, as tired and worn out as those catchphrases are, it's just true when you think about Alex and MWE.
Do you agree with Alex's comment that it should close at 50?
Yeah. I mean, when there's a poll on the message board, I was like, yeah, it's got to, because I mean, there's no way we can continue it. We could continue it, but at the quality it would continue at, it's sort of like, how can I put this? It's like when I went to see Slipknot and Slayer. Slayer had played, and I was like, fucking good, oh, that was fucking amazing, how is Slipknot going to follow this? And then there was the general feeling afterwards, oh, they didn't. And I think that's a pretty good sort of example of how it would go, because I mean, 50, it's going to be, I mean, the events leading up to 50, I mean, the supercards we've had, just the way everything's built, it's built to a peak, and I think it's good to end on top rather than try and half-ass it. And, you know, everyone's going on to bigger and better things, wrestling or otherwise.
How would you explain your character?
My character? Ooh. Well, my character's gone through a couple of different stages, but essentially it's all just been, I can't remember who said it, I don't know, someone I heard a long time ago, it might have been Jim Cornell, someone like that, Alex